What's up, y'all? Vegeto's kit has just been dropped alongside Goku Black, obviously. But I personally am more interested in this guy than Goku Black. We are also going to check that out later. I'll probably make a separate video about it very soon. But right now, I haven't even eaten, man. Just tell me his kit. Alright, let's look at some strengths. Anyone summoning on this guy, this is the reason. What does this do? Max out the unique gods to nullify enemy auto counters and special cover changes. After transforming, you can activate this effect again by using special arts, or if the god is full, by entering the battlefield. Oh, so it's not permanent. I see. It's not permanent. So, what would happen is he's going to have this effect for a set amount of time, I think. And if you want that effect again, you will have to either switch out with him and switch back, or you will need to use a special arts card. So the next question would be, how long does this nullification remain? If it's something stupid like 10, 5, 10 counts, then it's bad. Then it's not worth summoning on him. Additionally, filling the unique gods to max will also nullify unfavorable element factors, card destruction effects, and key reduction effects. You will be able to dish out some frighteningly powerful combos. Okay, good wording, but they do that every time. Now the question is again, how long does this last? Is this permanent? We are about to learn that anyway very soon. Restore the vanishing gods by 100% off. Fuck you, DBL. With the main ability, plus you'll recover 50 key, regain 50%. Oh damn. That is good recovery. I'm not even going to lie. That is really good recovery. And if you have 3 or fewer cards, draw 2 cards. So his element is green. He is a Saiyan, Future Potara, and Fusion Warrior. This might be why I summon for him, because I main Fusion Warrior. He's from the Future Trunk Saga, obviously. Z ability will buff Tag Fusion Warrior, and Tag Key, God Key. That's nice. 22%. 20, that's some weird numbers. That's some weird numbers. But okay, doesn't look that bad. Doesn't look that bad. He's more of a future buff than any other buff. If you look at that, he buffs future more than the rest. Strike. Strike arts have armor, so charge in without fear. There is nothing special about strikes. No health recovery. Nothing. Okay, that's fine. That's not a problem. Land a blast start to increase the damage the enemy receives. 10% to damage received for 10 counts. Nice. That's actually really good. I think, if I'm not wrong, did Rathan have this? Did Ultra Super Saiyan to Gohan have this? Hold on, let me check. Oh, why is my laptop so slow? If I'm not wrong, holy shit. Yeah, he has 15%. Damn. This man has 10% and he only has it on blast. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan at 15% to both. Special move. Land this special move to greatly reduce the enemy's ki. You'll even destroy their cards and reduce their Dragon Balls, making it harder for them to start a counter attack. What is with Vegito and Dragon Balls is my question. Every Vegito that we've gotten does something about Dragon Balls. UVB draws Dragon Balls. Super Vegito draws Dragon Balls. He also protects them from being destroyed. And this man destroys Dragon Balls. Not to mention, Super Vegito has that stupid rush mechanic of his where you just can't cancel his rush. Every Vegito we get has to do something with a Rising Rush or Dragon Balls. Why? Anyway, let's read the blue card. Deals massive impact damage. 30% to special move damage inflicted for 3 counts. Not that great. Applies the following effects to enemy on hit. Randomly destroys 3 cards. Reduces ki by 50. Reduce DB by 1. That's it. And that's it? Damn. Oh wait, this is without transformation. Yeah, no. Then it's fine. Then it's fine. After transformation, shit happened, huh? The special arts will greatly reduce the enemy's health restoration, so use it against troublesome opponents that recover ton of health. Is that quoting Majin Vegeta? That might be quoting Majin Vegeta or other units too, like Turles and UG4. Yeah. Randomly draws one new card. Restores on health by 15% and ki by 50. Charges Gorge by 20%. Nice. 20% to damage inflicted for 15 timer count. So, I'm gonna pause. It's just 20%. Apparently, the Gorge being charged by 20% is a big deal. Otherwise, there was not really a need to put this here. Or, I mean, there is obviously a need to put this here. But the fact that it's not more than 20% for a green card means that the Gorge might be a little hard to fill. And that's the main thing that matters with this unit. Shorten ally count by 1, inflicts all enemy with attribute downgrade, minus 50% for health restoration for 10 counts. Nice. Main. Transform into Super Saiyan Goddesses, you will restore the Vanishing Gorge. Draws 2 new cards. Restores health by 50, ki by 50. Cancels attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions. 20 counts, that's not even 25. Nice. Unique ability 1. Applies the following effects to yourself when battle starts. 150% to damage inflicted. Reduce damage inflicted by 70%. Is it? Is 150 a bit less? Hold on. If we look at what is wait give me a second. If we look at this guy, yeah, see, yes, 200%. And I think UG4 or something had even more. We'll see. Reduce damage. I am comparing an LF to an Ultra, so I guess it's on me. Reduce damage received by 70%. Increases arts card draw speed by 1. Minus 5 to arts cost. Applies buff effect. Nullifies enemy special action that activate when changing for 30 counts. Nice. The following effects occur when this character enters the battlefield. Restores ki by 30. 80% of damage inflicted. Okay. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade. Minus 15% to strike and blast arts power. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade. Minus 30% to special move. Ultimate and awaken power. Nice. Every time you use a strike or blast. Draws a new card. Once. Okay. Activation resets after character. So I love doing that. Restores ki by 10. 15% of damage inflicted for 10 counts. Following effects occur when the enemy activates auto counter evade action. So he's going to evade once. No, he's not going to evade. But if someone counters you while the Gorge isn't failed, they are just helping you out. So this is a unit that you should use to trigger counter Gorges. Now like enemy, if strike art, okay. Strike cover change. Following effects occur every time when hit with an enemy's arts attack while this character is on the battlefield. Restores on health by 10%. Nullifies on unfavorable element factors for damage sustained for 10 counts. Shortens LS substitution counts by 1. Reduces enemy ki by 20. Count resets after character switch. Yeah, this is not the best disrupt I've seen, but it's not bad. It's not bad. The following effects occur if own remaining health is 50% or below after being hit by an enemy art attack while this character is on the battlefield. Restores health by 20%. Charges unique Gorge by 50%. Inflicts enemy with attribute downgrades plus 30% plus 30 to all art cost for 5 counts. Now this is a good disrupt depending on how good the Gorge is. Slightly charges own unique Gorge every time this character uses an arts card while they are on the battlefield. Applies the following effects to self when the Gorge is full. Randomly draws at most 4 new cards if you have 3 or fewer cards. Restores health by 30%. Increases arts card draw speed by 1. Oh, is this permanent? So if he gets his gauze full, he just has permanent arts card draw speed. Nice. That's really nice. Nullifies unfavorable element factors for 5 counts. Applies buff effect, nullify enemies destroy card for 5 counts. Applies buff effect, nullify enemies reduce key for 5 counts. Enemies auto counter, evade actions, special actions that activate when changing cover for 10 counts. So, when you fill his gauge, he left 10 seconds of, what do you say, assault chain without the assault chain, basically, the effects of assault chain, for 10 counts. You can either extend it by using green cards, or if you switch with the character and switch him back into the battlefield, he will gain this 10 seconds again. Now my only question is, how much can he combo? If he can combo really, really well, like we see this, arts card draw speed, he won't get card destroyed, he won't get his key reduced. And obviously you can't cover change against him for a while. So if you can combo very, very well, I feel like he's worth getting. If he can combo well, because why am I saying he has to combo well? Because when he combos a lot, he's gonna pull these. Let's read these two. Following effects occur upon activation: restores health by 15, key by 50, charges unique gauge by 20%. Okay. Plus 20% of damage inflicted for 15 counts. Applies buff effect, nullifies enemy auto counter for 10 timer counts. Certain ally count by 1. The following effects occur on it: randomly draws 1 new card, minus 50% health restoration, and it's a comboable art. So if he can combo a lot, he's going to pull a lot of these. He's also going to be pulling these in the middle, that's going to break his combos, but that's not a problem. Let's see these. Plus following effects, plus 50% to special move damage inflicted for 3 timer counts. Nullifies enemies, restores health when it reaches 0 effects when this character attacks for 3 timer counts. Applies the following effects to enemy on hit: destroys all cards, reduces key by 50, reduces Dragon Balls by 1. Again. Main ability, like pre-transformation, restore the vanishing gauge by 100%. Draw special move arts card, nice. Restores health by 30% plus 22. I feel like this could have been a special card instead. I feel like this should have been a special art card. I want to see him pull more special arts. Restores health by 30%, restores gauge by 100%. Sealed arts cannot be used for 5 counts. Applies the following effects to self after transforming: plus 30% to damage inflicted, plus 60% to key recovery. Nice. He needed that. I wasn't seeing a lot of key recovery in his kit. Reduces impact, explode, and slice damage received by 50%, permanent. Following effects occur when this character enters the battlefield or transforms. Restores key by 30. Should have been 50, but okay, that's not the biggest issue. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade by minus 15% to strike and blast power for 10 counts. Inflicts all enemies with downgrade minus 30% to special move, ultimate, and awaken arts power for 10 counts. God spills. It's the same effects. Apply the following effects itself every time this character uses a strike or blast arts card. Restores key by 10, plus 15% of damage inflicted for 10 timer count. Randomly draws 2 new cards when this character uses strike or blast cards if you have 3 or fewer cards. Activation count resets after character switch. What happens if the enemy counters? Plus 50% to unique gauge. Yeah, these are all the same. The following effects occur when enemy activates an ultimate arts, awakened arts, or rising rush while this character is on the battlefield. shortens ally subcount by 5, cancels enemies attribute upgrades and buff effect. Now this is very good because most defensive units have a rising rush in them. This is Althan. This is Majin Vegeta and Althan. And if we combine this with this, so if someone uses like an ultimate after he enters the battlefield or transforms, they will get debuffed by this plus this. So he might be a good defensive unit as well. So one more thing. This is the Vegeta which is before transformation, right? So that would mean, yeah, he even has auto counter untransformed. He can auto count. He can avoid counters and governor untransformed as well. Yeah, and does this green extend it? No. So untransformed Vegeta will only have 10 seconds, I guess, of what do you say, auto counter and everything. Where did it go, man? So untransformed Vegeta will have 10 seconds of this, 10 counts of this, and this guy will have more if he can pull green cards. But it also said somewhere max of the unique goes to nullify enemy auto counters basic of changes. You can do it again using a special arts, or if the gauge is full by entering the field. Does this count to transformed and untransformed both? If it does, that's obviously broken as hell. Like you could just switch out and just switch back in very soon because in today's day and age, we have so many units that remove subcounts. They just remove subcounts so much. You've got Altan, you've got Majin Vegeta and everything. They just remove their subcounts and their ally subcounts and everything. I don't know if Majin Vegeta does that. I forgot actually. But if this works with both forms of Vegetos, obviously if this works with even transform Vegeto, that is very, very broken. Like you get some like two good units which can reduce subcounts by a lot, and this man basically has permanent assault chain. He has permanent auto counter nullification. Not a